Merry Maiden, welcome to Jupiter's Radiance. I'm Taylor and Happy New Year. Today we're going to be getting started with our spread for the first week of the year. It also can be adapted into a full yearly spread if you would like. But with that, let's go ahead and jump right in. Merry meet again. So here we are. This spread, I am calling it Follow Your Arrow. So it is meant to represent a bowstring being strung back with an arrow then being flung forward. And so with this, we are using it to really support when we are wanting to launch forward and when we really need some focus. And so we're going to take a look at each of these cards and then we're going to get started with our collective reading. And so first card here is going to be meaning, like, this is what we are pulling from. So this can be telling us a little bit more about the actual situation, where it's coming from, or it also could just be reminding us of an experience in the past that we need to be bringing forward with us into the situation. Along those lines, we then go down here for number 2, and this is going to be about our foundations. So between these 2 points, we are seeing about how we are using past energy to help bring us forward. And then this is our tension point. So this is the string being actively pulled back. So this is going to be about the tension in order to help motivate us to move forward. And then these are our steps forward. So these can be steps, these can be advice, and then this final card especially can be about just the outcome and what to expect. But you can set this up for doing a week. If you want to do it for a year, you're just going to add a 7th card over here, and each of these are going to be one of those quarters. With that, let's go ahead and get started with our collective reading itself. Of course, starting with number 1, what we're pulling from. And so we have 23 learnings. So for a collective reading, this is really great because essentially we all have different experiences that we have learned from, but most importantly, we are still always learning. So that is more this energy that is coming forward, is recognizing that we are still learning, and so maybe we don't have all the answers in this situation, and that's okay, right? That's part of the growth, part of the journey. So let's see what foundations we are incorporating with that. And we have 10 higher thought. I mean, when you put learning and higher thought together, kind of makes a lot of sense why these are coming together. Also, just compounding that thought that we need to take a step back in order to look at the bigger picture rather than being focused on those little details. And so with this, we're going to take a look now at that tension that is causing us some stress. And so we have a 30 energy. This coming forward is telling us that we are feeling some tension, that we are wanting to really apply the knowledge that we have learned and gained, and we want to be putting it out more into practice, and that due to that, we are kind of battling our energies, especially during the seasons too. It is still technically winter. We are still during a rest is productive type of energy. And so, but we're also starting to feel the earth wake up again. We're starting to feel the sun come out more. Even though it's very incremental, it's still there. And so our first step to just help launch us into this first week or the year, however you need to read this, we have 29 awakening. So this is just being more aware, more honest about what we are experiencing and having that acknowledgement. In order to accept where we're at is a very huge power move, because it means that we're able to then problem solve from that point forward. And so let's see what our next step is after that. 11, I am creator. So after recognizing where you are at, you are then able to further step into creating the life that you are wanting for yourself, using those lessons as you have desired and gaining that practical knowledge. So throughout this week, you are kind of going to see that you are going to actively put something into practice this week that you have been wanting to see and that you haven't really been able to put into fruition yet. This is the week that is really going to come forward. And so then our final card, we have 41, infinite potential. This is again letting us know, so this is the final outcome, that we are able to accept where we're at, using our lessons, understanding that we are still moving forward, but able to create so much more due to that, and infinitely due to that. So I love this little reading. We're gonna go ahead, leave this here. Please feel free to leave any comments below about anything that you glean from this. Also, I cannot stress enough that you can use this spread for any kind of tarot, oracle, or angel card decks, such as we have done here today. It is really just more about what faith you want to work in and what source you're looking to connect with. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for more weekly spreads to help us with our insight and our expansion. Blessed be.